What
Love
about
ginger.
what? Something is rustling. I can hear something rustling.
Is it this noise?
No.
Not that
Okay, I
noise.
can hear it now. No, I can hear it. No, I can hear it.
Okay, what about now? What about now?
Well, you need to talk and move.
Hello, 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 hello.
Okay, nothing.
Are we good?
Yeah. Oh, there it is again.
What the fuck could it be?
I don't know.
Suspended in midair. So like.
I heard it again.
Okay, wait. What about now?
No.
What about now? Blah blah blah. Talking, moving my head a little bit, naturally moving it.
I can't hear anything.
Now, what do I know? What do I know? What do I know?
Oh, I heard it.
Could it be the
I heard it.
pillows?
Are you moving the pillow? Move the
I
pillow.
do nothing different than I usually do. How can pillows make a noise?
I don't know. Oh, I heard it again.
Wait, is it the wind?
Is it super windy in your room? I'm like listening for wind.
There is wind outside.
Why is there wind in your flat?
It's not in my flat. It's outside, and my flat has windows.
But it sounds like, I don't know if you, right, can you hear this?
Can you hear it now?
Can
Listen.
No, but you're not moving. When you're talking, you move.
What if I know?
That's fine. Okay, right, let's go.
Okay, great.
Wait, how far did we get?
I don't know. A tea.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay.
Tea.
Warning. Me Time and Murder is intended for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised. Oh, for God's sake, here
Dancing
it goes.
around him, reciting poetry. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
No. Why? Oh, well, big surprise.
Oh God. Dead on the bathroom floor.
Did it? Okay. Oh.
What are you drinking?
I am drinking a Pukka 3 ginger.
I am drinking my Twinings ginger and lemon.
We're both on the ginger.
Oh,
train.
ginger. What are you doing with your face?
I am going to put on a little Garnier Nutri Balm Milky Sheet Mask.
Oh.
It's got coconut and hyaluronic acid.
Oh.
It's for dry and dull skin, which is my skin right now.
Oh.
What about you?
I actually got a care package from some lovely listeners.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Well, not a care package. I got a package, not a package of care.
Care package. Are you okay?
No, not really.
Care package is what your parents give you when you go to university, isn't it?
Yeah, or you go like study abroad.
I never got
that. And they sent me this Pure Organica Nature Science Beauty. It is a hyaluronic acid serum with Chinese ginseng, MSM, jojoba oil, and vitamin E. So it is quite nice. It's very thin.
I like that.
Which I like.
Thin.
Okay, so today, Therese, we have a very Christmassy murder.
Oh.
I was thinking of releasing Christmas murder episode on Christmas Day, but I think that would be very depressing. So we're going to just release it on the Tuesday. So we're going to keep it Christmas themed. But it's far enough away from Christmas to still be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine, people. Yeah, there's enough distractions.
Us like true crime lovers, I don't feel like it would totally ruin your Christmas.
Oh no, it's never a downer, ever. It should be.
It should
Probably
be.
something wrong with me, but...
Do you know the murder of Sameena Imam?
Oh no, I don't.
I've not heard it on any other podcasts.
Okay.
On the 12th of December, Sameena Imam, 34, was celebrating the holidays with her work colleagues.
Christmas Day.
Christmas staff do. We used to go to Christmas staff days. You always dread them.
They're
but when you
you
go...
dread them, but then they're always better than you think they're going to be.
Aren't they? They're always better
Alcohol
than you
fixes everything. And then you have a nice dirty McDonald's at the end of the night and everyone's happy.
And there's always loads of photos because you're like, oh, we're all wearing Christmas hats.
You're like, oh God, I remember that.
The Christmas hats and the photos, and there's always people dressed up and shit like that. It's always fun.
There was videos one Christmas where we did the Macarena song. I can't even remember what. Yeah, I think it was the Macarena. Oh God, the video was so bad. Just need to be deleted, but they weren't.
That's funny. So she was having a good Christmas night, and Sameena, smart girl, instead of drunk driving, she hailed a taxi, which brought her to the hotel that she had booked for the night.
Oh, fancy.
Fancy.
She must not live in the city, I guess.
No, it sort of comes into it.
Oh, okay.
At the Premier Inn, she was meeting her co-worker and lover, Roger Cooper.
All right, so it's just a Premier Inn. I thought we were getting fancy.
No.
Not to diss the Premier Inn, but okay, so she's meeting a lover. Wait, does that mean is she having an affair?
Lover and co-worker.
Oh, her lover and co-worker. And does she have a partner?
No, it doesn't look like she has a partner.
Okay, so this is her main piece, not her side piece.
Well, Roger, 41, had planned a surprise for her. The taxi dropped her off and Sameena trotted across the car park, but little did she know, a man, an ex-soldier actually, was watching her.
Why?
He was sitting in his car and waiting for the go-ahead to abduct and kill Sameena. Yeah. He sent a text, Death Star complete.
LOL. This guy's a real soldier.
Yes, he's an ex-soldier.
Oh, God.
Look at the size of that thing, the man messaged his brother.
What? So sorry, the soldier messaged his brother, and I take it the brother's who is the person who wants to take her out.
Stay on target. Stay on target. You are expected, Vader.
What?
Yeah. You are expected, Vader. Roger Cooper replied.
Roger Cooper. Roger Cooper is. Mm-hmm. I don't know
Roger
about Star Wars. Just let me get that out there ahead.
Roger Cooper. Roger Cooper is who Sameena is meeting.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think I'm following.
I don't think you're following.
I'm very confused. So, is Roger in on it?
David and Roger Cooper are brothers.
Oh, and she and so is David the soldier?
Yes.
So Roger, who she's dating or seeing, wants to take her out?
Yes.
Why?
See, Roger didn't plan on meeting Sameena at all. Instead, he and his brother had planned an elaborate scheme using Star Wars-based text to communicate.
What the hell?
David Cooper was to abduct Sameena, while Roger Cooper, her lover, established his alibi. Then they would meet later to kill her.
Oh my God, I really want to know what the motive is here. I mean, if someone's your lover, you don't need to get rid of them that way. Just break up. Mm-hmm. You're not married. There's no, what is the... Even if you are married, just get a divorce. I mean, I don't see why she needs to be taken out. I don't know why I keep saying taken out.
I don't know why you keep saying taken out either.
All right, I suppose I'll keep listening. My head is just buzzing. It's like...
However, something went wrong and David broke the Star Wars code.
Idiot. Always dead character.
He texted his brother in French. There's no point.
Oh.
No score. The window is closed.
Wait, are they French?
No, but he texted that in French.
You did it in high school or something.
Right. And Sameena made her way through the car park, past David, and safely into the hotel, completely oblivious of what nearly happened.
Jeez.
As Sameena was a regional manager, she travelled a lot and stayed in a lot of hotels.
Assistant to the regional manager or actually the regional manager?
No, she's the regional manager.
Respect.
So 9 days later, on the 21st of December, they tried to abduct her from her hotel car park again, but failed again. The brothers decided that they needed to reconsider their tactic and how they were going to do this.
Are we going to get to the motive soon?
Yes, right now.
Okay.
So Sameena...
So confused.
Sameena and Roger were both managers at a Costco store in Coventry. And despite it being against the company policy, Sameena and Roger had been having a 2-year affair. Also, despite him living with a long-term girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starting to make sense now.
So Sameena wanted more and pushed for Roger to break up with his long-term girlfriend. Or the affair was over.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. So she gave him an ultimatum.
Ultimato?
The old tomato.
Who said that? What's that from?
Jaron says it to me all the time.
But it was not Jaron that coined that.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Was it? Was it? Let's give him credit for it.
My boyfriend.
Shout out to Jaron.
He's hilarious.
Are we laughing at him or?
He always says that. If we get into an argument and he says, you have to do this or else, and I'm like, don't you dare give me an ultimatum. And then he says, I would never give you an ultimatum. And I'm like, stop being funny, we're fighting.
This
didn't do the dishes.
Okay, this is not serious. This is not a serious fight.
Right, so whenever I was reading these articles, in my opinion, if you are having an affair, he will not leave for you. He will leave for himself, not for you.
Okay.
Obviously, if he's having an affair, he's not an altruistic man. Like, he thinks he can have it all.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
I 100% agree.
Like, if he's not happy in his relationship, he will leave. But if he is happy in his relationship and you're asking him to leave, he's not going to leave. He'll do it for himself, not for you. Anyway, Roger said he agreed and that he would start an official and public relationship with Sameena this Christmas. So the couple decided to celebrate Christmas Day together and booked a suite on Christmas Eve at Birmingham's Malmanson Hotel.
Okay, I'm not sure we had established where we were, but I knew we were somewhere in England.
Yeah, we're in England. We're in Coventry. They're going to Birmingham, which I think is like a 2-hour drive on like a motorway. So they were planning to begin 2015 together with a fresh start. But unbeknownst to Sameena, Roger had already made an attempt on her life and was envisioning a very different 2015.
Oh my god. Oh, so this wasn't that long ago.
So on Christmas Eve, only 12 days after the first attempt, the brothers' third attempt was unfortunately successful.
No! Okay, I thought she might have got away.
No.
Christmas, they killed her on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. On Christmas Eve, Sameena was so excited for her new life. Her bag was packed and in the boot of her car.
Oh, stop!
Yeah. During her lunch break, she confirmed with the hotel their reservation and their Christmas Day dinner options. Like, she picked out their food.
Stop.
Yeah. Like,
this is so cruel.
Isn't it? Like, she's so excited. She like called up, said, yes, we're definitely coming. We want the turkey and the ham, you know. Oh.
Stop. And she has a lot going for her. She's 34, in her prime. Yeah. She's a regional manager.
Yeah, good job.
You don't need to be with this loser girl.
Yeah. Then, during her lunch break, she popped into M&S to buy some midnight treats and Bellini for their staycation.
Oh, she seems so nice.
Yeah, she's so excited and happy, right? Oh. With an early start to the holidays at 4 p.m, Sameena and Roger left work in separate cars. They only drove for a minute around the corner where Sameena pulled in and parked on a side street, took her bags out of her car and got into Roger's. They drove off together towards Leicester in Roger's car. Roger wanted to make a quick Christmas stop at his brother David's house on the way to Birmingham. So it is thought that Sameena was under the impression that they were just making a quick stop to say hello, like...
Yeah.
So Sameena's like, sure, this is fine. So during the drive, Sameena calls her sister and asks how their mother was. She was just out of an operation and promised that she would be in Essex to see the family on Boxing Day.
Oh.
At 5 p.m, the couple arrive at David Cooper's home in Leicester. There, while sitting on the sofa, all of a sudden, Roger restrains Sameena. David grabs her face with a tea towel soaked in chloroform.
Oh.
He pressed it into her face and nose. Sameena was only 5'2".
Oh.
While the two brothers were a whopping 6'5" and 6'7".
Dear God.
She was unprepared, blindsided, and overpowered. She didn't stand much of a chance.
No, not a chance with those two. No, not even one of them.
Right.
So unfair.
The brothers administered a poisonous mixture of chemicals in a liquid form. I couldn't figure out how they administered it, if it was like through her mouth or
orally,
orally or through intravenous, but
okay.
It included weird like metal chemicals, antimony, cadmium, like tin, mercury, and arsenic.
I was going to say mercury when you said metal. That'll do it. Okay, where did they get this concoction? Did they put it together themselves? And why do they feel like this is their only option?
I know, right? What the fuck?
Bonkers to me. Bonkers. Yeah. Like, what did she do to... Like, there's nothing that she could have done to deserve this.
It's just
break up with her.
It's just an affair.
It's just break up.
Just get over it. It's just an affair.
It's so bizarre.
Oh, I know.
Is it because he wants to keep working in his job and he doesn't want that to get affected?
I think most likely. Later, her autopsy showed, though, that she did die from the chloroform.
Oh, okay, so you can die from chloroform.
Yeah, I think it like suffocates your brain.
Oh, jeez. If you have enough of it, it'll...
It'll just,
Okay,
like,
didn't know
knock
that.
you
I thought
out.
you just passed out.
At 6:25, Roger took Sameena's phone and drove back home to Coventry, while David disposed of Sameena's body. While at home, Roger stepped away from his partner, took out Sameena's phone, and sent himself a text from her. It read, "I am fuming. I'm going to where I'm truly cared for." He was trying to give the impression that, like, she was still alive.
Uh-huh. So she's going home, is the story he's trying to weave?
Yes.
Or?
He was with her, but then she left. Like, they got into an argument and she left. Now, to me, I went on a little mini rant and I wrote it all down. Now, to me, this is a person who does not listen to true crime podcasts.
Yeah.
Because, like, we know that the first thing that the police are going to do is what?
Trace the phone.
Yeah. Trace the phone. They're going to track the phone's GPS.
Oh, do you not think it's like Soldier Brother would know some of this stuff? But he seems like a moron.
What the hell? So, like, with the phone GPS, you can see that, like, she made calls, and her phone went from Coventry to Leicester, and then back to Coventry. It's just like they're going to follow the phone.
Yeah, idiot.
And also, I was thinking this: if you are insistent on texting off her phone, why would you bring it to your home? Like, to me,
I know, right?
It's like, wouldn't you take her car keys, turn off your phone, drive back to her car, send a message to yourself from her car, put the phone in the car, and then drive to your home, turn on your phone, receive the message.
Yeah, they can tell where the text has been sent from, like.
Yeah, I mean, like, wouldn't you drive to where her car is, where you've left the car?
People are idiots. People think, but it came from her phone. It's like, no, but it tracks the location of where the phone... Like, that's all. He thought he was Mr. Smart. I'm using her phone. Yeah.
And I mean, like, whenever, like, he sends the message from her phone to his phone, he's in the same fucking room. It's going to have the same GPS.
So even if it was her, why would she be texting you when you're in the same house?
Yeah, it's so stupid.
And why would she be in your house? She is your mistress.
Oh, so stupid.
When your wife is there. Yeah, he hasn't thought it through.
No. Anyway, while Roger's being a fucking moron, David was disposing of Sameena's body. He wrapped her in cling film and then put her in a sleeping bag.
Oh God, I'm not sure I've
film?
ever heard of someone being wrapped in cling film.
Isn't that awful?
Yeah, I guess it would seal her in, although there's no blood. Sorry, so what am I talking about?
Yeah, there's no blood.
They don't.
So, and then they put her in a sleeping bag. Well, David put her in a sleeping bag, and then he buried her in a really deep, deep grave.
In like a forest or something?
So where he buried her was an allotment. And I was like, what the fuck's an allotment? So I had to look it up.
I have heard that term.
Yeah.
But if I was actually asked what it means, I wouldn't know.
So it's sort of like rented land where you can garden.
Okay.
So
someone's going to be digging spuds and find her?
I know, but it's his. He bought it, or he's renting it.
Oh.
So, like, he bought or rented out this land, and he is supposedly using it for gardening. It's like a community project type thing.
I wonder how far in advance he rented the land, because if it was quite close to the murder, it's going to look suspicious. And also, did he use his real name?
Oh, probably.
So that's going to link back to him.
Probably. So it was sort of like his land, and it had like a shed that was like full of like his tools and stuff like that.
Okay.
And on the shed hung this sickening, swinging sign that read, "Don't wind me up. I'm running out of places to hide the bodies."
What? Is that supposed to be funny?
I don't know. I don't know if he bought it on purpose, or if like it was just like a coincidence that he had it.
Bizarro.
On Christmas Day, the brothers continued to cover up the murder. What a way to spend Christmas. Like,
Happy Christmas.
Jesus Christ. Merry Christmas.
Family time. Family activities.
Oh, God.
At least they're doing it together.
Oh, God.
This is awful.
They drove Sameena's car to Roger's house. There they cleaned it and got rid of any fingerprints and DNA evidence. They then drove it and abandoned it in Luton.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he like got the bus back home, I think.
Okay.
On December 26th, Sameena didn't show up to her family's Boxing Day dinner.
Oh.
And they're all very, very skeptical, very worried. And they notified the police immediately. And the police started a missing person search like right away.
Oh,
yeah. All of this
okay.
happened so fast.
I wonder how they convinced them of that.
I don't know. She mustn't have been answering her phone.
Because usually they're a bit like, maybe she just didn't want to spend the holidays with you.
But they would have seen like the...
I don't know. Maybe you could get lucky and get a super nice...
Yeah, well, it is their job.
Yeah, it's their job. But sometimes people, I feel like they fob them off usually for a while.
They do, yeah.
Because how long does a person need to be missing?
There is no limit.
Because
it all depends on the person.
There not? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
On the 4th of January 2015, Sameena's car was located in Luton, 65 miles away from Coventry. When police found her car, her handbag was missing, as well as her suitcase and the shopping purchases she had made on the 24th. So like the Marks and Spencer stuff. When police were searching the car, there were absolutely no fingerprints in the car, which made the police very, very suspicious.
Oh shit!
Like, how can her own fingerprint? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
A ghost drove the car,
and the driver's seat was pushed all the way back
over those long legs. Idiots!
She's
5'2".
Yeah,
that seat would have been at the very front,
right up at the front. The fuck?
Yeah,
the fuck.
Like mine.
Yeah, mine is right up at the front as well. Like, I just like as well to be as close as I can.
Oh, as close. I practically need to see over the bonnet.
Me too.
I need to.
Me too.
I'm like a granny. I love to see the ground in front of me.
Me too. But yeah, so they knew they had a murder on their hands right away. So what is the first thing that the police did?
Is it the mobular phone?
Got straight on the mobular phone. They seen that data from Sameena's phone showed that she had travelled with Roger to Leicester. Mm-hmm. So they went and interviewed Roger. I think they were able to see...
Straight to Roger.
She was on the phone and her GPS was on and she called her sister. And, they can see that she's moving in this car. And the car is going through, because they're on a motorway. So, all of the motorway cameras, they like take snapshots of your license plate. So they're able to see that like she's going through these places at the same time that this car is. So they're like, oh, well, she's with this guy, Roger. So they go to Roger's, and Roger told the police he hadn't seen her since they left work at 4:00 on Christmas Eve.
Roger, please.
But the police were still suspicious.
I'd say he was a bad liar and a bad actor.
Obviously, they were able to like do police stuff, and seeing that his brother, ex-soldier, lives in Leicester, where Sameena's phone was going to. So they go to David's house, and they find in the fridge the bottle of Bellini that Sameena had bought. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Can't waste that Bellini, Miriam.
What the fuck?
That's Marks and Spencer's Bellini. Oh my god, what a loser.
What?
Throw that shit out,
what the
you idiot.
Fuck? Like, she obviously bought that on her like credit card. Why would you have Bellini? You're like a single bloke, ex-soldier. Oh god.
That's so funny.
As well as the Marks and Spencer snacks was in his cupboard.
Oh my god.
Yes.
He kept the snacks.
Kept the snacks.
It's a man after my own heart, but not really. But oh my god.
And
seriously,
a further search of his house, they found her sat-nav in his attic loft. Fuck.
Weird.
What the fuck?
What? Why would you... What?
I know. These people are idiots.
These guys are morons. I stand by what I said. These guys are not smart.
Not smart.
Again, was he being a bit of a cheapskate? And like he was thinking of maybe using the sat-nav when this all went away? Or
they're obviously like narcissists where they're like, we're so smart and great and awesome that like they'll never think it was us. They'll never find us. Like, they're just deluded.
Do you think the sat-nav was a trophy? Or
yeah, like, oh, we'll just keep this. Yeah, nobody's ever going to find it out. Like a sat-nav. All of her previous locations. She drives for work, and it's just like...
stupid thing to keep.
What the fuck? Anyway, the amount of circumstantial evidence meant that they were able to arrest and hold the brothers on suspicion of murder. A few days later, David's friend called the police and said David had gave her a set of keys before he was arrested, and he told her to keep them safe. She told police, "You should check that garden allotment."
I was just going to say, keys to the shed. That's what I was thinking. Good on you, girl.
Yeah, good.
No loyalty at all, but good on you.
So excavations were done right away at the garden allotment, and there they found Sameena in a deep, deep grave. So the brothers were then charged with murder. During the trial, the prosecuting lawyer argued that Roger never intended to leave his partner for Sameena. In fact, he was also juggling a third lover.
Stop.
Who was also a colleague.
What?
Yeah.
And do you think Sameena would have known her?
I have no idea.
Branch out, dude.
Or just like stay loyal to your girlfriend.
Yeah, pick one, or just be casual with everyone and keep it that way.
Yeah, or do that, yeah.
He led Sameena on.
Yes.
Yeah.
The prosecution argued that Roger feared Sameena would talk, ruin his relationship that he apparently cared so much about, and his career.
This logic is wow. Yeah, I knew the career had something to do with it. Don't shit where you eat, Roger.
So instead of manning up for his mistakes, which like may not have happened, like she may not have spilled the beans, it all just could have went away. She could have just been like, right, fuck you, I'm going to go find somebody else.
Yeah.
And she might not have told the girlfriend, she might not have told work, because it would have jeopardized her career as well.
Yeah, what's it going to benefit her by doing that?
Yeah, I mean, like, it could have went away. But I guess he thought so little of her life, her living, breathing human body, that he would rather kill her than have this possibly happen.
Oh yeah, it was like justified to him. It was worth it.
What the fuck? Like, during the trial, the court seen printouts from David's computer of a £12 purchase of chloroform off eBay.
Oh my god. You can buy chloroform on eBay for 12 quid.
Isn't that crazy? That's so dangerous.
I think that should be illegal, and I hope that cases like this will help that to be illegal.
I think you can use chloroform for other stuff, but yeah.
I know you can, but he's weaponizing it, and I don't like.
It should be like you have to go to like a pharmacy type place where it's like heavily registered and there's like photo ID and shit like that.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't it? Off eBay.
Can you imagine being the person who made the chloroform and sold it on eBay?
Oh, you'd feel like shit, wouldn't you?
That's a weird feeling to feel like, you know, someone used your product to kill someone. Oh, God.
David, the whole trial, tried to wriggle out of it. He said that the chloroform, it never arrived. It's like, well, how was she killed with chloroform then, David? What are you talking about?
There would have been traces of it, like.
During the trial, David said he didn't mean to kill her and that it was an accident. It went too far. Nobody believed this either, and that didn't stick. So a few weeks later, he claimed that he found Sameena's dead body while he was moving his car, and so buried her in the garden allotment.
Okay.
Finally, in the last few weeks, he admitted to smothering Sameena with the chloroform.
Okay. Just took a few weeks for you to man up.
It is unknown, though, why David, the brother, was so on board. Like, why didn't David talk Roger out of it? David didn't even know Sameena's name when she entered the house.
Oh my God.
Like, you killed an absolute stranger and now you're going to prison for your brother. Like, you could have just talked to your brother, like, come on, dude, cool it, it's fine. It's just an affair, just leave it.
I think he loved it. I think he...
Psycho, yeah.
It excited him to kill someone.
On the 21st of October 2015, Roger and David were both found guilty of murder unanimously by a jury. Sameena's younger brother said to the media, "I constantly think of her last moments and her final thoughts and fears. I am forever reminded of her loss with constant triggers to memories of her life. Worse still, with triggers such as road signs for all the locations which I understand were linked to her death." Oh, isn't that so sad?
I've never actually thought about stuff like that.
Yeah, same. That's why I really included it, because it's like they moved her around so much and...
Poor family.
Yeah. By the time Christmas Eve 2015 rolled around, the brothers were both behind bars, They had both received a Christmas present of a 30-year sentence each.
Good. What age were they? 40, so they might get out at 70?
Yeah.
Slightly annoyed.
Yeah.
Hopefully they die before that.
Yeah, hopefully. And that is the very sad Christmas murder of Sameena Imam.
So glad they just got it all wrapped up, though. I mean, they did. They gave the police a Christmas present wrapped in a bow. Here you go. Yeah. Here's all the evidence you need. Like, fucking eBay chloroform.
eBay chloroform.
And the M&S snacks.
What the fuck?
Just like... yeah. The sat nav. It's like they wanted to get caught.
And then as well, like, they were so far removed from how real it was with the Star Wars texting.
Yeah, see, that's...
It's just like, you really aren't taking human life very seriously, you fucking idiots.
I mean, but people were disposable to them, you know, and like him with all the different women, like they just... I don't know, maybe the both of them they're both psychopaths as well. Sure, that could happen. You could get two brothers that are like that.
Anyway.
But, wow. That was a good case, though.
It was good, right?
I was very intrigued the whole way.
Me too. I thought it was really good. Especially because I've never heard of it before.
Gripping.
It is. It's a good one.
I'd never heard of that.
Anyway, let's get on to recording a much jollier Tea Time Terrors.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hopefully, by the time Christmas comes around, you will have forgotten this horrible case and you have a lovely day. Slán Abhaile. Me Time and Murder would like to thank and acknowledge our sources that make this podcast possible. References can be found on our Instagram page.